Soviet missiles are inbound. We need your order approximately.
Zbigniew Brzezinski sat hands in head next to his sleeping wife. It was 1979 during the Cold War. He was President Carter's national security advisor. With Soviet missiles inbound, he sat still. Hundreds of warheads, minutes until impact. He was about to make military history. Two superpowers armed with thousands of nuclear weapons. Each side ready to launch at a moment's notice. Each side certain that one mistake could end the world. And now, at 3 a.m., Brzezinski gripped the phone. If it was true, his next call would wake the president. Radar screens glowed with missile tracks crossing the Arctic. Officers shouted across the command center. Teletypes clattered, spitting out urgent warnings. A red phone connected NORAD to the Pentagon, another to the White House. At air bases, klaxons blared. Pilots leapt from their bunks, racing for cockpits. Engines thundered on runways, bombers ready for takeoff. Floodlights lit the night sky. In underground silos, missile crews opened sealed code envelopes. Launch keys waited in locks. The United States was seconds from war, and Brzezinski sat alone in the dark, his wife still asleep beside him. The world's fate balanced on his next call. And across the military chain of command, they waited for one thing, a call from Brzezinski. The order to wake the president, the order to strike back. Brzezinski hesitated. Something felt wrong. No radar confirmed the launches. No satellites showed warheads in the sky. Then the phone rang again. The voice was calm.
Stand down. There is no attack.
The truth was ridiculously humiliating. A training tape had been left in NORAD's system. A simulation, mistaken for the end of the world. For 6 long minutes, the United States had prepared for nuclear war, and one man had been seconds from starting it. But the nightmare returned in 1980. Brzezinski's phone rang again. This time, the computers showed 2,200 incoming Soviet missiles, the largest strike imaginable. Once more, crews scrambled. Once more, silos stood ready. And once more, there was nothing. The culprit this time was even smaller, a single faulty computer chip worth less than $1. That tiny defect could have ended civilization. Had Brzezinski picked up the line to Carter, the launch order would have been given. Bombers would have risen into the night. Missiles would have crossed the Arctic. The Soviets would have answered with fire. Cities would have burned. Hundreds of millions would have died. Nuclear winter to follow. And history would remember it all beginning with one man in Washington at 3 a.m., alone in the dark, holding a phone,